Wow, my face is a hot mess. My eyebrows are not done. So let's start this video. So as you guys can see, my eyebrow is a hot mess. I haven't gotten them done because I accidentally shaved one of my eyebrows a little bit too short, so I'm waiting for it to grow back. So I brushed them out, and now I'm going to use a brown pencil, and I'm going to outline my eyebrow shape with this brow pencil. So as you can see, I'm just going through the natural arch of my brows, kind of tapering the ends and making them a little darker, and then coming to the front and being very, very, very light-handed. I know it might look like I'm being a little heavy-handed, but I guarantee you I am being a little light-handed. So I'm looking and making sure that's the arch that I want, and I'm going to use my Ben Eye concealer on my LA Girl Pro concealer, both of them on my eyebrows. So I'm going to get a little bit of it on my little brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to just outline the shape and kind of draw a nice line. So this part, you really just have to be very careful. You guys are going to see that I have a little oopsie moment, but it's kind of funny. So don't get too much concealer. The less product, the better. And as you can see, I used a little bit too much product, but that's okay. It all works out at the end. So outline the top and the bottom slowly, and that gives me a nice little arch, makes it look like I just got my eyebrows done. So that's the illusion that you're trying to create, especially when you haven't gotten your eyebrows done in a long time. Yeah, you want to kind of hide those little hairs. So here I am brushing them out, making sure that there's no hairs that are fallen into the concealer. I'm just going. I am just carving out my eyebrow using my Ben Eye color to, create mountains on top of my brows. I'm just kidding, y'all. So I'm just kind of outlining it, giving myself a bit of a unibrow with my concealer, and just using my finger to kind of blend it out. As you can see, I wiped off a little bit of my eyebrow, but we gonna be good. Use your brush and blend that puppy out. Blend, 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 blend. Make sure you can blend without wiping your eyebrows off. Use a spoolie to fix it, and just, correct your mistakes. It's okay. It's okay. The spoolie just helps kind of evenly disperse the rest, like the product you already have, so you don't have to add more product to it, or else your eyebrows are gonna be looking kind of boxy and too dark. So now I'm just kind of blending it using my brush, making sure it's blended into my skin. I don't want to be too rough on my skin because I have sensitive skin. So we're gonna use your Nigerian palette, and I'm gonna use a beige color to put it into my eyebrow bone. This kind of helps smoothen out the concealer, so it's not as ashy looking, but also gives you that clean, I just got my eyebrows threaded effect. And mind you, this is also going to look a lot better if you just got your eyebrows done. So make sure you just, do it the way you're supposed to do it, so you're not having to put in as much work. But I haven't got my eyebrows done, so I'm different. So now I'm using my Nubian 2 palette. I'm going to use the red Jezebel color in there, and I'm going to just kind of put it in my cut crease, or not my cut crease, I meant to say the crease of my hooded eyes. So I'm just kind of blending it in with my brush. This brush is from Sephora, and I'm not sure what the number is, but I just remember I got it from Sephora a long time ago. So blend some of that Jezebel into your brow bone area, and also where the crease of my my eyelids meet together. And then make sure you're having fun, shake your head a little bit, shake and bake. And we are going to be almost done with this blending of this eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is one of those things you really want to blend out properly, but so now I'm just kind of cleaning out the rest of that excess product on my eyebrows with my brush. This brush is from Real Techniques, and you just want to use this brush because it just kind of helps distribute the product evenly, and it just cleans it out a whole lot better. So remember where we started from, now we here, right? Okay, now use your spoolie and brush it out. So now my eyebrows are going to be sealed with my Benefit 24-hour brow gel. This keeps your eyebrows in place all day long. So if you sweat, your eyebrows ain't moving. If you got oily skin, your eyebrows ain't moving. So be sure to get this. Honestly, it's worth the money. So now I am going to try to attempt to do a cut crease. So I know you guys always say you use some concealer and you kind of just carve out your cut crease. I feel like since my eyes are hooded, I don't really see what a cut crease I'm doing, but I'm gonna just do it anyway because that's how I really like naturally do my makeup. So I'm just trying to do it the same exact way. I'm just kind of, you know, doing a cut crease real quick. And then since I'm satisfied, I'm going to go ahead and apply some shadow. So I totally forgot to tell y'all what shadow. So I was using, so we're just going to do it on the other eye because on the other eye, I show you the colors that I'm using. But I'm making sure in this eye that I'm putting my eyeshadow towards my tear duct so that the product is used excessively and we are not gypping ourselves from any product. So if you mess up, just blend it out. You will be okay. It's not the end of the world. Mind you, some products are more pigmented than others, so sometimes blending it all out does not work. So just be careful how much product you're going to be using on yourself. So I'm just focusing on my tear duct because I like having a little bit of eyeshadow in my tear duct because it makes your eyes pop a little bit. So I show you that I'm using the color Sheba and Zuri mixed together to kind of outline my eyelids. And I'm just trying to be as careful and as neat as possible because you don't want to be too heavy-handed, but you also don't want to be too light-handed. So just make sure, you know, you're doing the right thing with your own eyes because everybody's eyes are different. So I just use my little brush again to kind of wipe away the excess products. And then I'm just going to dip it in some Sheba and some Zuri. And hopefully we get something really nice going on right there. So yeah, that's a lot of eyeshadow right there. But it's necessary because if not, your eyeshadow is just going to look kind of funny and not the way you were wanting it to. So use your brush and blend some more. And look at your mirror. Make sure it's the way you like it. And we are almost there. Halfway. Okay. So I add a little bit more because I didn't like how it was looking. So I just use my fingers to kind of wipe it. See, I'm happy. See that smile right there? I'm really happy with myself. And since I'm going for more of a natural kind of look, because my outfit is so vibrant, I'm just kind of blending it into my. So I'm going to prime my face with some Benefit Primer. And this is to help cover up your pores. And it has glycerin to help smooth out your skin. Then I'm going to use my MAC. And I understand this is not my color. As you can see, the surprise on my face. But it's the only foundation I had with me on hand to use for you guys. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. And you can see it's way too yellow for my chocolate complexion. Yikes. So, but we're going to make it work. It might come off a little bit gray looking, but I'm just going to try to blend as much as possible. At least help cover up all that acne scarring I have. If you guys have any tips for acne, let me know. I'm willing to try. I'm using my Ben Eye to kind of conceal underneath my eye real quick. Because I don't have all the stuff that I usually use, like with my foundation, I'm just going to kind of wing it. So as you can see with my face, you can see the color differentiation. But I try to blend it in. I think I did a pretty decent job. Not the best, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. I need to blend my forehead. Hopefully my brush gets there, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, come on, girl. Come on, get to that forehead. We not gonna get to the forehead? We just gonna leave the forehead like that? I guess so. So we're just focusing on the eye. I feel like my eyes are kind of big, and so they kind of have this kind of like a little bit of a baggy effect. So I try to put some concealer in there, and I was really not satisfied with the way this MAC was sitting on my skin, but be it that was the only thing I had. It's not okay. There we go. We got to that forehead. We have to make it work for us. So keeps doing my nose. So I'm gonna try to attempt to do a wing liner, and I'm going to mess this up. I can already tell. All right. Woohoo! Got the first one. All right, girl. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Come on. Okay. Let's do the second eye. So wing eyeliners are like sisters. They look identical, but you always mess one up. Was that a bad analogy? I think so. Anyway, here is me messing that up, like I said. But yeah, it looks like I have something in my eye, which I do. I just totally messed that one up. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I was not happy. So I'm gonna just go off camera and do my makeup. So here I am. So I got my gele and I'm about to put it on my head, and I'm gonna make sure it is aligned to the center of my head. So you have to readjust it and make sure it does not cover up your eyebrows, because then you look like a turtle. So I am just moving it around, making sure it looks good and to my own liking. Everybody wears their gele different, but yes ma'am, we are serving all sorts of beauty. Let's get it. You look so beautiful, mommy. Make sure you guys thumbs this video up, comment, like, and subscribe, and email me at snapbackcutie29@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.